I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. The standoff continued today in Goshen as Orange County Executive Ed Diana and two other county employees failed to show up to testify under oath to a legislative committee investigating the finances and management of the county-run Valley View nursing home. Instead, their legal representative, Richard Golden, appeared, saying the subpoena issued by the committee lacked validity and that his clients would be prepared to talk about Valley View in an unsworn format. That prompted committee members to begin debate on a resolution to have the county executive and the two others appear next week without the removal of their under oath testimony requirement. Reporter Chris McKenna will have more on the day's developments here at Record Online and in tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. It's a major step forward for those looking to bring new retail life, including a Walmart, to the now mostly dormant Napanoch Valley Mall in Ulster County.
It's an exciting day for us in the town of Wawarsing. We're going to break ground today for the new retail space and new post office site for the Napanoch Post Office and eventually a Walmart store. And it's been many years coming and a hard-fought battle, and including in the recent months to keep the project on track.
I think it's going to be wonderful. I think it's going to bring jobs to this area, and it's also going to be very helpful for the elderly people that can't travel or the people that can't afford to travel.
Ceremonial groundbreaking was held this morning for phase one of the project that involves relocating the four remaining businesses, a post office, liquor store, Chinese restaurant, and gift shop, to another section of the retail property off Route 209. That'll pave the way for demolition of the existing vacant storefronts, with a Walmart to be built on another section of the retail property. Plaza for the four mall businesses still in operation is expected to be completed by mid-November. The Walmart is targeted for opening next summer. It's expected to provide around 250 full and part-time jobs. A level 3 sex offender who's been living in his mother's home in Ellenville is now in more trouble with the law. Village police have charged 54-year-old John Parker with the felonies of possessing and promoting sexual performance by a child after an investigation determined Parker had been collecting and sending child pornography. According to Ellenville Chief Philip Matrician, large quantity of pornographic material was seized from Parker's Market Street apartment, including images of young children involved in sexual acts. Parker has 2 prior felony convictions. Ellenville police say his mother had no knowledge of her son's activities. Town of Newburgh police are heading up the search for the man who robbed a woman of an undisclosed amount of money as she was leaving the Chase Bank ATM on Route 9W at around 11:15 last night. Woman was approached by a man who pointed a dark object at her, saying he had a gun. When the victim refused to hand over her purse, the man grabbed it and ran off. The woman was knocked to the ground during the struggle. The robber dropped the weapon and ran off. The weapon turned out to be a piece of pipe. It's the response to Gasland, the film that opponents of natural gas drilling use to showcase their arguments against fracking. Last night at the Hortonville Firehouse in the Sullivan County town of Delaware, the pro-fracking film Truthland was shown to an audience made up of those who favor safe gas drilling and property owners' rights. While 4 Sullivan County towns have passed resolutions to ban fracking, the town of Delaware has gone on record endorsing it. Look for the latest on the volatile issue in a Sunday column by Times-Herald Record reporter Steve Israel. Elsewhere, more than 20,000 tickets, that's how many were written statewide, for violators of the tougher texting while driving law that went into effect a year ago. The stronger law aimed at reducing distracted driving gives police the power to pull you over for the sole reason of using handheld electronic devices while behind the wheel. The 20,000 tickets were 4 times as many as were written the previous year. Of those, close to 600 were issued to drivers in Orange, Ulster, and Sullivan counties. Final touches were being made to rides and booths at the Orange County Fairgrounds in Middletown earlier today in preparation for the opening of the 172nd edition of the fair. It's coming up opening this evening. Absent from this year's fair will be most of the 4-H animal exhibits and animal judging. 4-H officials made the decision to shift those activities to Bergen Farm in Slade Hill this summer, citing the length of the fair, fairgrounds housekeeping lapses, and a desire to show farm skills in a more agricultural setting. This year's fair runs for 3 weekends, plus Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday nights through July 29th. And Hamptonburg Town Park was the scene of a special party late last night for children who suffer from a rare genetic disease called XP, ectoderma pigmentosum, that has left them with a life-threatening sun sensitivity disorder. Members of the Campbell Hall Fire Department, as well as community members, put together a variety of things for the kids and their parents to enjoy, including an up-close look at a medevac helicopter, bounce houses, some critters to check out, as well as music and food. Event co-chair Lou Ann Mead says it's an opportunity for these kids who can't be out in the sun to have some normal type fun.
Kids that have these kind of diseases don't always get to take family vacations with other people that know the same struggles and daily restrictions as they have. So I think I look around and I stand back, I look, everyone's having a great time blending in. I take away a great smile and a good piece of heart with it, and I look forward to next year.
Last night's Campbell Hall party was part of Camp Sundown, based in upstate Prairieville, New York. It's a place where XP kids and their families from around the world gather this time each year to share support and recreation under the safety of the stars. We'll be dealing with high levels of humidity this weekend. Saturday will feature a mix of sun and clouds, and it'll be hot and humid with a chance of a late day shower or thunderstorm. The highs will be up around 90 degrees. Clouds will dominate the sky Sunday with a better chance of rainstorms. Temperatures will again top out in the neighborhood of 90 degrees. Keep tabs on what's happening locally and beyond here at Record Online, and get all the news coverage and features you've come to expect in the weekend editions of the Times-Herald Record. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.